Welcome to the Void, everyone! My name is Eliana, also known as the Transfiendling, and today we're going to be starting on Dishonored, the Knife of Dunwall, which is the first of two DLC stories on the first game. Now, as you can see, when you go into the DLC menu, you have kind of a new main menu, but for the Knife of Dunwall. And I have played this before ages ago, so that's why there's continue, because I've somehow managed to keep my saves from, like, 2011. Let's go with new game. Since I have already, did the story mode on this, let's see, do I wanna... No, there was just enough glitchiness that I'll just go to, I'll just do the default difficulty, given that there was a little bit of bugginess and I had to reload enough as it is. I'll do the normal one, that's fine. Yes, please. So let's see, if you can't tell, we play as DAUD. Oh. Do we start off reliving this, or do we actually get to witness it? None like her. You can't forget what you've done. Killing the Empress and handing her daughter Emily to the Lord Regent haunts you. Okay, so this is going to be a dream if nothing else. It sounds like.
One more job shouldn't have mattered. I'd killed nobles before. You could float a whaling ship, and the high-born blood I've spilled.
That's impressive, admittedly.
Now the noble steps in to replace the last one. All equally corrupt.
Oh, we do get to
Why should an empress be different? But she was.
Fuck you, DAUD.
I watched her bodyguard's face as they took him away. Dead eyes. I knew I'd pay for this one. Maybe I deserved to. A storm was coming that would shake apart everything I'd built.
He has Blink too.
No! Get away from her!
You deserve to be haunted, you piece of shit. I don't like DAUD. Use Blink to reach the area. Let's see, what powers do I start with? Fallen Letter. Yeah, that's fitting. So for anyone who, for some reason, is starting with this one... Yeah, I know, Void Gaze, it's just Dark Vision. Do you have an incantation? Yes, it's literally just Dark Vision except for it's a different filter. Okay. So for anyone who for some reason is starting with this one, I understand. Time will freeze if you stop moving while you aim. Oh. I forgot that DAUD's thing has that. To freeze time, it releases all movement controls. What do you mean? Oh, I see. Okay, so to freeze time, I just have to start, like, blink, but then, like, fully just release all the movement controls. Interesting. And it doesn't cost mana to do that, apparently. Okay. That's good to know. But yeah, so for anyone who is just now joining us and hasn't watched the first bit, we're playing the person who killed the Empress at the start of the main game's storyline. And I have played all of the games, I'm well aware of his story and everything, and I still fucking despise him. Alright, that's what I was gonna do. Powers. 0 charms, bend time. Okay, so, okay, and I don't get bone charms, it would appear. It's good to know, good to know. This game is a lot like, this one, like, what's the word? gameplay-wise isn't too different. The main difference, if I recall, is that there's some like Dragon Age Inquisition-esque bits where you're like planning missions and stuff for your like followers slash like minions.
DAUD, my old friend. It's been a long while, but you've got my interest again. How the years pass and the bodies fall. Did you know that there are only 8 like you in the world, bearing my mark? I'm here because you're right. The Empress was different. This time, you can't just fade away into the shadows. There will be consequences. Your story is close to ending, and even you can't escape it. But what ending will you make for yourself? I'm here to give you one last gift, DAUD. It's a mystery. One that starts with a name. Delilah.
This game's just filled with people whom I can't fucking stand. It's a really funny game, and I fucking love this game. A captain of industry. Bundry Rothwild is a ruthless businessman who owns a slaughterhouse and a fleet of whaling ships, including a ship called the Delilah. Infiltrate the Rothwild slaughterhouse and find out what's behind the name. Also,
For
looks like
6 months, the city writhed and changed.
Hold the thought.
For 6 months, I tried to forget what I'd done to the Empress and her little girl. But there was no forgetting. I needed to find my next move. But all I had was that name. Delilah. Who was she? A threat? Or an ally? Word came from my second-in-command, Billy Lurk. In a house built on secrets, Lurk was especially good at uncovering them. There was a ship called the Delilah. It hunted whales for Bundry Rothwild. A former deckhand who'd made good. Now he owned a slaughterhouse, and he ran his workers like a prison gang. A ship named Delilah. It could be a coincidence, but it's not.
I really shouldn't play with these on.
In Dunwall, things are always tangled up like a bag of snakes.
That's true. Or maybe just, you know, actions have consequences. Call me the fucking stalker, because your actions have consequences. Am I actually gonna do the transition? Fuck, I am. Fine. As DAUD, you can use your network of spies and corrupt merchants to purchase equipment and upgrades for each mission. You can also pay for special favors. These favors can have a variety of effects in the mission, such as granting access to equipment caches or revealing secret information. Cool. I also, for those wondering, will be... Okay, so I do get bone charms. I just apparently don't have any just yet. Sleep dark capacity. Yes, thank fuck. Favors. Ooh. Fuck. That's fine. How many of these do I have? I have 2. Oh, well, that's fine. I don't even know what I was going to say. That doesn't... Okay, that does not apply to my own.
DAUD, you're here. I got bored, so I started without you. Turns out we're here on the perfect day. There's a strike at the plant, and it's no wonder. Rothwild runs this place like a prison. The stupid workers can't even get in without a time card. When the strike started, the butchers confiscated all the cards they could find. They've given the City Watch free reign to use force. If you ever wondered why I wanted out of the slums, here's your answer. There'll be other ways in, I'm sure of it. You don't mind if I tag along, right? Just to keep an old man safe. One last thing. I found something for you. I know you collect these. I'll be on the rooftops till you need me.
I really don't need... Oh, though I guess chaos. I forget if chaos matters in this particular game. I do want to get Void Gaze again. Just because it does give you key items. Did I make a mistake? I'm gonna go with yes, I did. But I'm okay. I'm woman enough to admit that.
That's my time card. I can't get back in. You had no right to take it.
Try and get past me, and I'll see you swinging from a meat hook.
Go home, mister. Orders are to confiscate those cards. No exceptions.
I hope you die weeping. All of you. I hope the plague gets you.
Come on. Is your crossbow that inaccurate?
Don't be such a friendly friend. Come out and face me.
Let's see, how do we want to go about this? Yes, for this DLC and the next DLC we play as DAUD. The assassination, or the assassin who killed the Empress. And a right piece of shit. Who I, personally, cannot stand. And... ugh. Oh wait, I don't have a reason to go low chaos with DAUD. Because DAUD's a piece of shit. Admittedly, that would just be confirmation bias. But I don't really have a reason in character to not be, you know, chaotic as hell. There we go. Okay, so your bolt thrower thing has like, it's not as good as Corvo's. God, I need Blink too.
Check everywhere. Check under everything. Everything seems in order.
Rat poison. We need to get rid of the sewer of the rat infestation. Make sure you set this crate of potted meat aside so we can lace with rat poison. After it is poisoned, take it down to the dock so we can get into the sewers below. Okay. Oh, I forgot that this also shows me bone charms and stuff. Because I don't have the heart. Because I don't deserve it. Because I'm the reason why the heart was available in this DLC. I really, really do not like DAUD. Yeah, so it is one thing that is interesting and fun that doesn't raise my blood pressure is the fact that in this game I can't tell if you're alive or not. In this game we do get, oh wait, hold on. Let me check powers. Void Gaze. Oh, so starting out, I don't even have the people thing. Cool. Okay, so note to self, get Void Vision 2
Under
twice.
plague conditions, failure to report for work at industries deemed vital to state interests has been declared treasonous by the Lord.
The Lord Regent can go fuck himself. Meat, death, bones, and songs. Leona looked forward when I came home at night. Oh gosh, this one's long, so I am going to do the same book thing, so for anyone who wants to, you know, read things, they can. So section 1. Section 2. Interesting. Okay, so for those of you who don't want to read all of this, effectively, there's something actually... It seems like there's actually something magical inherently... Like, so it's not just that, like... So, okay, so whalebone charms and like, runes, right? It would seem... Okay, no, I don't have any bone charms yet. That was maybe a dumb enhancement to buy to start out with. And then... Oh, for Void's sake. But effectively, that was from the perspective of someone who had gone from being a worker, or being someone who, like, studied at the Royal Academy of Natural Philosophy, you know, where, Sokolov was from. To someone who has to butcher the whales because that's like their profession and things now.
Quit hiding.
I should have just shot you.
I ain't stupid. I know you're.
I feel like there is a purpose for not getting high chaos, but I don't remember what it is. I might look that up between episodes. Water of life. Oh, I know, of life. Yeah, cool. I get some extra life whenever I get some life whenever I drink from, like, water and stuff. Cool. What tools do I have? Gadgets. I have the wrist bow, the assassin's... Okay, I don't have anything even resembling... a rewire tool. Good to know. Oh, I heard someone.
I don't like the smell in here. Something's off.
Whoa. I was like, where did I just get sent? Man, you take a... Oh wait, no, it's because I forgot that with Corvo at the end I had the, whatchamacallit? Oh, I can chain blink in midair. Yeah, but then I can't use it with, like... but then it, like, takes more mana, I don't get the refund. Anyway, I forget that I had the strong arms bone charm. So with Corvo, my choking was very quick. Okay, back to the rooftops. Back to the rooftops. Da, da, da. Here comes good old DAUD. Who's a fuck? Yes, this DLC is really fun in that it gives us, like, we get to see what whales look like up close and personal. which is... It's cool that we get to see it. It's kind of terrible how we get to see it. It is nifty to me that... Oh, hey, Kingsborough Feathers.
This is a reminder that collective bargaining in any industry deemed vital to the state is a capital offense.
Of course it is.
These include metallurgy, whale collection and refinement, security services, and selected legal and clerical specializations. Consult the city barrister for clarification and enforcement.
So, for anyone who maybe doesn't, like, who isn't familiar with certain phraseologies and stuff, that's essentially saying unionizing is against the law because that slows down industry. And keep in mind, this isn't normal Dunwall, just because I don't want anyone slandering Jessamine's name. This is...
There's a man out on the river watching the place. If I weren't so young and pure of heart, I'd suggest he's up to no good.
Billy. Billy.
This is a public warning. Corvo Atano, the assassin and
Hey,
one-time
that's...
royal protector,
well, not me.
has escaped from confinement and is at large within the city. Any sightings of this state criminal must be reported to the city watch at once.
Sorry, it's interesting, and they do have new lines. Two things in case anyone's curious. The reason why it's currently the old person and not Carrie Fisher, who, you know, I killed specifically... Well, I killed the old person specifically so that Carrie Fisher would take over. The reason why she's not the person is because at this point in time, this isn't where... Like, this isn't to the point where I have... Like, where Corvo has killed the announcer person, so at this point, the old announcer is still the person doing all of that. So Billy said there was a person watching. Billy just told me that there's like somebody like watching for people essentially. But now I don't know. I thought I saw them. But then maybe I didn't. Okay, I'm just gonna hop over there because I did see a bone charm, and I am gonna still try to collect those. It is a bit more difficult to collect them.
Missing or damaged time cards will no longer be replaced due to abuse of this industry. Any worker without a time card will be denied admission to the grounds and summarily terminated.
Okay, there are little icons. They're just very, very faint if they're super distant. Okay. So you have that one. Then we have a bone charm. That is where? Watching the icon. Okay, so it's over there somewhere. Cool. Okay, so it's not over here. My misunderstanding. Voids and stars. I would love it.
Abigail Ames has been detained on the slaughterhouse grounds, pending her interrogation and execution for sedition.
No one in there? Okay, cool. Granny's recipe. A page more from an old manuscript written in a scrawling hand. Oh, we still get more from Granny Rags. Wonderful. The port-side eye of a whale nearly dead, plopped in the plot, grisly and red. Weeper, weeper, weeps no more, laid to rest on blood-etched floor. Do this for me, dearie, and I'll give you a birthday treat. I love Granny Rags.
They used to tell stories about a woman in the slums who did work like this. Granny Rags. They said she was 100 years old.
Wait, you can actually perform this ritual? Oh. NBs, ladies and gentlemen, and all other configurations of being, we are going to be doing that. Okay, so we need... Port side eye of a whale, and then a dead weeper, is what it sounds like. I'm gonna test a thing, because I think I already know the answer, but I'm just going... Okay, so the target is gonna be that light. Actually, no, I'll make it that platform, because I know I can at least, for certain, probably land on that platform. Okay, so that maybe is an answer. Okay, so I can't just chain jump in the air. Good to know. I thought I could. I thought I was maybe being dumb with how I was doing things, but no, it turns out no. Okay. Good to know, and I don't need to re-get that, I still have the clue, right? Yes, I do, wonderful. Okay. So, we have... I really wish what Billy said was written down somewhere, because I really want to... Ugh, poor things. Oh, wait, is that? Oh, no. For a second I thought that was Samuel, and I was like, wait, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Is Corvo here? I don't know who you are. But now you're going to be asleep. Bullets. Audiograph.
After this morning, we're taking away time cards on site. Nobody gets in or out without those things. Time to send a message.
Okay. So you're a dick. Safe combination. Just for shits and giggles. It's not 696, is it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay, and then Slaughterhouse Row. Excerpt from a book on districts. So page 1. Blood oxen. That's a fun statement. Section 2. Okay, so there wasn't a whole lot between the two, but that's good to know. So essentially, I mean unsurprisingly, that was essentially just mentioning how at first slaughterhouses in Dunwall were only for something called blood oxen, which is a fun statement, or a fun name rather. But then once whaling, like once, you know, whales became popular because their oil is so valuable, the number of slaughterhouses quadrupled. And so now there's, you know, a shitload of them. Voids, I wish Corvo had a similar thing with his blink ability. That would have made things so much easier. I will admit, I mainly wanted to get you because I saw that there was processed whale oil, and I know it's a money item. Okay. Oh, wonderful. I was going to say, I was hoping there'd be a way over there, but there is! I'm also curious, because Billy did mention that there was someone, like, on the rooftops watching, but I've yet to find that person. I'm also very curious if I can essentially yeet myself from a roof to get into blink range of there, because that is where one of the other where a rune is. And then, oh man, I'm really torn, because as I established in my main playthrough, Blink 2 is sexy. Sorry, give me 1 second. Alright, and we're back. My apologies. As stylish as they are, I had to take off my clothes because it just felt weird and was messing with my finger movements and was not doing happy things. Has no one noticed you? I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I really hope that you actually stay up here and don't slide. Cool.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
Indeed.
I believe so. Safe code main entrance rune. That's such a wonderful ability. Yeah, see, okay, I do respect you all slightly more than the other guards, because the other guards are full of bravado, and are like, oh yeah, we could totally take Corvo Atano. You know, legendary fighter, who, like, we only managed to arrest because he was caught off guard and was grossly, disgustingly outnumbered? Yeah, we could totally take him. Us, a bunch of, like, lowly guards who aren't masters of any sort of weaponry. I'm still not seeing, like, anybody on the rooftops. The closest I could think of is if there's somebody up there. Can I break you?
Might be worth checking out.
Nope. No, it's not worth checking out.
Probably rats.
Hey, I can blink up here. Wonderful.
The slaughterhouse butchers are locking workers in the pump control station by the docks. If you could get in there, I bet the workers would tell you just about anything you wanted to know.
Ooh. That's a hot tip. I didn't realize. I forgot that Billy constantly jump scares you for to give you information in this DLC. So I apologize, but we'll be getting jump scared together at least. Okay. I was seeing if Blink did anything special, but no. I do like how they have strategic tips for this, for powers and stuff that go around. Okay. Now let's check things out. Got some potion. Cool. I'm gonna go get that rune charm. I'm out of bolts, aren't I? Yeah, I'm not gonna shoot. Well, okay, I might not shoot, but I might. Ooh, there's a lot of shit in here. Oh.
All the guns off the killing floor. Maybe.
Okay. Okay, so you all aren't worried about this. That's fine. I'm going to go hide you all the way down here so that, oh hey, cool wire. So that people don't come find you. I will note, I didn't see, like, you know, they mentioned a whole do not use during high tides. Does this count as high tides? I don't know. Okay, first I'm going to collect everything.
Rouse yourself. Wake up. Where are you?
I'm very confused. Oh, I see.
I know you're got you now. Try again. You're going down. Snoop. Quit hiding. Someone get over here. Flank him. We're gonna flank him. Where'd he go?
Let's see. Which? Choke dust. You'll get put back to 10. Actually, no, you'll get put back to 8 since I can feel it on my touchpad.
Check under everything.
I know you're here. I get him pieces. Butcher, get over here. How'd he get away? You better hope I don't find you. You hear me?
'Cause I'm a badass.
I ain't stupid. I know you're here. Come on out. Ah! Someone get over here. Damn it! Where'd you go?
Oh, he could be chums if you come out. Pinky promise.
Really? Pinky promise? I do love /S how this just demonstrated how heavily I rely on my powers. Look, powers are sexy. Okay, another lyrics of Drunken Whaler, which we have seen before. So, my plan is quite simple. I'm going to... because it says don't use during high tide. I don't know if this counts as high tide or not. What do you even do? I think it just opens a key. And so my plan... oh wait, actually, I don't even know if I need this anymore. Because my plan... my plan had been to... ugh, buddy. Had been to throw that into the rats, but I found a grenade. So, now... I shouldn't need that. This is terrifying and kind of gross. Cool. Bone Charm! Falling Star. Ah. I'm guessing that is... yeah, a bit of mana. That's honestly not that helpful. Enter Slaughterhouse. Not yet. That is good to know. This is where this entrance is. I'm gonna go nab the safe code real quick. Are there people still? Oh yeah, there are. Okay. And then Billy... okay, that's inside. I feel like they don't put as many things in the notes as they do for Corvo. Compact arc amplifier. Nifty. Ooh, arc mines. Oh. Mr. Rothwell, I have great appreciation for the use of your space in Wales in the advance of my studies. All of Dunwall will be in your debt for your contribution to my work. In light of your recent difficulties, I have prepared for you a gift of my latest defensive technologies, the arc mine. It is based on my arc pilot and will provide superb protection against intruders and those who would interfere with our efforts. I'm certain the device will serve you well. Antov Sokolov. Oh, Anton. You are one of the more complex characters in this series, which it's hard to just outright dislike or hate. I mean, I'm sure it's not difficult for some people, but I try to not rush. I think we've read this one in the main game, just in case. Section 1. Section 2. Section 3. So essentially, someone's sister writing to them, and they're having troubles with their boat industry and things. Apparently largely due to new regulations and stuff due to, you know, the plague. The arc mine. Oof. course Burroughs was happy. So, essentially... Yeah, I don't yet have a time card. I have been looking for one of those. I haven't seen one, though. I'm guessing they keep them close to the entrance, that way it's easy to tell, like, where they all are. And plus, that's where all the people who would be using them to get in would be located. I know my mana is low. I will drink a potion when I need more than the bare minimum to recharge. Don't get on to me about my own poor practices, and I'm already well aware of them. Oh hey, Weeper Corpse. That looks really small and spherical. Is that an eye, perchance? Oh no, it's a Rivercrest Pearl. Drats. Ugh, so I'm gonna have to actually go and pick up an eye from inside the whale factory. I know there's one person, like, inside there? I don't know if they're a friend or foe. And part of the thing is, I don't know... Okay, this is my fault. I was about to complain, then I realized that's my fault for not knowing. So I think there was a map at the beginning. 'Cause I don't know, because, like, Billy mentioned, oh hey, they're putting people in here. But I don't know... Like, she mentioned a spot. But I don't know... where that spot is. Also, Billy Lurk, I fucking love her. She is an icon, and she is amazing. We'll be seeing her more in the future. Wonderful. I wasn't certain if that was going to work, but it did! Cool. So we just need an eye from a whale recently dead, and then we will be getting a new present from all the others down with the sickness. Then we will be getting a shiny present from Granny Rags. I'm very uncertain if this is the, like... Also, I'm seeing lots of caution, like no open flames and stuff. I'm very curious if, like, I can cause explosions with things.
How did it pass me by? All the others down with the sickness.
Like, if I shot that, or, like, threw, like, an explosive, would that explode? Halt.
How did it pass me by? All the others down with the sickness.
Those don't look like they don't look like they're in there willingly.
How did it pass
So,
by? All the other... They won't let you in without a time card. But if you get us out of here, you can take mine. I'm not coming back.
well,
We still
hey.
need to get past that wall of light contraption they put up. If you can shut it off, we can slip past the city watch when the time is right.
How did it pass me by? All the others down with the sickness.
Oh. Well, okay, I didn't realize that's what I would lockpick from you. I assumed you had that somewhere slightly more secure than just hanging off your ass. But hey, if that's where you want to keep your precious valuables that you're using as a bargaining chip, fine by me. I'm not gonna be a dick though. I am going to go and actually disable the wall of light because I'm not a prick. I mean, I don't know. That's slightly debatable, I suppose. I will admit, I am sometimes a bit of an ass, but I'm not an anti-unionist type of asshole. Oh, hey, wait. I already shut off that. I already shut it off. I took out the power source. Do I just need to talk to him again? I'm just gonna go back talk to him, because I think... Because the wall of light's already disabled.
Is the wall of light down?
Yes.
You're free to go. Make your way out of this place.
Thank you. Guess you took what you came for. Just, if you see Abigail Ames, tell her we still believe in her.
Lily is sorry. I know DAUD won't fucking care.
Some of the
but...
people who live near me claim they'll be organizing against the City Watch soon.
Ooh, good. Fuck the City Watch. Okay. Safe code. Oh hey, I didn't loot you, apparently.
Any worker found trying to edit, interfere with, or free captive livestock will be charged with treason.
Safe code. Those are literally just written on this wall. It is 578. Okay. I'm pretty sure like most of these, like most of the bonuses, you can just like find naturally, or like you can figure out on your own. I don't think you have to purchase them. The exceptions being ones that are like, oh, there will be a rune charm here, or like someone will like leave you a thing. Which is why I went with like the bone charms and stuff rather than the other ones, because I like occult powers. Shocking to literally nobody. 578, right? Heck yeah, what you got for me? Time card, oh hey. You can get sleep darts, money. Wonderful, we like everything we just got there. Cool. So now... I'm gonna go check out the area over here, because I don't know what's there, and there might be... Sorry, I'm checking for bone charms and runes, making sure I got them all. I'm gonna go just check what's over there, just because I don't remember doing so before, and I know there's still that one person walking around, but I just want to, like, in case there's another entrance over here, or maybe here's where, like, the whale ingredient is. That'll save me some time. God, really, that is just... that time, that freeze time thing, I don't think I'm ever gonna get over it. Oh, I see. I see. So, if I want to enter... Oh, wait, no. Oh, that's just another way to get up there. Oh, well, that's fine. No, you can stay depowered. Oh, hey, food. DAUD. Corvo. Eating random shit that you pick up off the ground. Also the protagonists in Bioshock. But shh. Ooh, that looks fun. Heck, maybe I was wrong. Maybe there's a point to this other than just... Oh wait, there is, I think. Okay, fine. Because I'm curious. I got curious. Scoop. Thank you. Oh, thank Void. Unlike Corvo, DAUD can actually run or sprint whilst holding things. Note, I think I only ever tried to sprint whilst carrying bodies with Corvo. I don't know if I actually ever tried running with just an item, so DAUD might have a similar limitation. Oh, hey, what's this say? Frank, I told you to have this thing replenished with a full tank at all times. You've had a shipment coming in soon. The crane better be working by the time it arrives. Someone will be demoted to sewer cleanup. Okay, nothing important. Oh, right, that's what I was gonna go over to you for. Okay, no, so you also can't carry, or you can't sprint and carry people. That's fine, I suppose. You know, human bodies are heavy as hell. Enter the slaughterhouse. Yeah, let's go this way. Oh, actually, you know?
Rothwild's got a stubborn...
Billy. Eilish. Lark. No, it's not actually her name. I'm just being a smartass. Ah.
Reputation. I doubt asking nicely is going to work. We'll have to find a more persuasive means of getting what you want out of him. He's probably close to his office. We should start there.
She's so cool. I love Billy. I am going to have cardiac arrhythmia from her startling me, but I fucking love Billy Lurk. What the fuck is going on with you, my friend? You're not alive, are you? No? That's unfortunate for you. Fortunate for me, though. Written in blood. You are safe now. No one can find you here. No one can reach you. I almost died trying, and I'm a better climber than you. But you gave me claws for the climb. You want me as much as I want you. We'll stay here until they have forgotten about us. We'll stay here for as long as it takes. I feel like sleeping. Don't leave while I sleep, because I need you. I will stay as long as I can. Forever. Yeah, you're dead. I say as if I'm actually moving my fucking ear. Summon Assassin Ben's time. Also, like, I will say, it is very appropriate that Blink actually, like, Blink 2 and time pause, or time slow, are, like, the Blink, or the slow time has a much lower cost than...
Dad, I spotted a makeshift interrogation room in the meat locker.
Ooh, fun!
Might be useful to you, considering our mission here.
Oh, okay. Is that how... Okay. Thank you, Billy, again. You know, if you could just give me a bunch of information at once, instead of this kind of cat and mouse situation, I would, in fact, appreciate it. Okay, so there's a rune, and there's 2 runes and 3 bone charms, it looks like. Oh wait, 1 rune, or 2 runes. How many runes do I currently have? Drats. Because that rune is on the list. I'm pretty certain. Oh, Void, here we go, my friends! Oh. Oh, I have made a mistake. I have made an error. There has been, as some would say, a lapse in judgment. I am going to just hold this here, because I'm curious if this will just, if the time pause just holds forever? Looks like yes, so that's cool. Oh, fuck. Okay, that was an interesting note. The arc mine can stick to any surface, including living creatures. Oh. Oh, buddy. Okay, so, apparently, bit of gruesome business. I might have to kill a whale in this mission. So that's fun. I don't know. I just realized that whale is still moving. And given my very supernatural predilection, I will be trying to get the birthday present from Granny Rags. So I need a very fresh whale eye. Oh, buddy. Ugh. Well, it's DAUD, so I know he doesn't give a shit. What the fuck? Oh, you're not even fucking open. Well, that's fine. I wasted all of our time for nothing. I do apologize. Well, okay then. Are you just carrying around a thing of whale oil on your person? Because that sounds incredibly safe. It sounds very useful for me if I were to, like, you know, want to take you out. But that sounds incredibly safe. What the fuck is your deal? Oh, you're... I think I remember seeing a mention of a flamethrower. That or the things I watch on TikTok are infecting what I'm seeing elsewhere. Oh no, you're not a flamethrower. That's the whale cutting devices. Okay, so now here's where we perform a bit of science, because I don't remember if this works. Well, that was loud. Solution. Look, we grabbed these from sleeping overseers. Next rail carcass that needs carving. Try planting these deep in it first. Yeah, to tenderize real things real nice. Even if they don't, it'll be fun. Mind you don't blow yourself up though. Y'all are twisted fucks. My apologies for yelling. Healthy appetite. I get more from food? Okay, I was absolutely correct. Ugh. I want to know what that noise is. Because it sounds very similar to, like, the song, so to speak, of, like, the, like the bone charms and runes and stuff, but not quite.
Well done. The rest of you
Where'd you go? Oh, he could be cheap. Come out. Pinky promise. You better hope I don't find you. You're all mine. Aren't it? Oh, damn it.
Please tell me no one else heard you, because I took out everybody else super close. Okay. That's kind of creepy, y'all just chilling. Yeah, but like that noise, like that repeat, like. See, I heard it real good. I heard it right around here. Maybe need to be up here. Weird. Whatever. It's on with the game, Lily. On with the game. Is this a map? That's a bit unhelpful now. Operating a butcher saw. First reminder, all equipment within the Rothwell slaughterhouse is the sale property of Mr. Bundy Rothwell himself. Leased to an individual worker on a per shift basis, a butcher saw is not to be equipped and used without proper training and authorization. Misuse of the equipment could result in disfiguration or death. The saw itself is compared to three systems: power supply, cutting blade, and chip ejector. The reciprocating blade is cast of hardened steel and, when properly maintained, provides severe sharpness. It is not crafted to slice flesh, but will cut bones with ease. Oh, it is crafted to slice flesh, but will cut bones with ease. The mechanism for powering the blade is a harness supporting custom-sized tanks of oil capable of driving the saw for an entire shift before refueling is required. Care must be taken out to strike heat or electrify these tanks. The ejector is a new modification, casting out a stream of flat blade fragments. Since the girth of a whale often exceeds a butcher's reach, the ejector allows for blasting away unwanted offal or breaking down dense bone at a distance. So, like, y'all just keep, like, spare... Like, you essentially just keep the spare shattered bits of used blades before, like, around. I mean, that scans, that does make sense. That just makes, I don't know, surprising sense for a capitalist. I don't know, their logic is always weird. It's like, I don't know. I have trouble wrapping my head around it, so when they do make sense, it surprises me. I like the Stark Vision a lot better. It's not as... I don't know. One singular bolt. Are there any rats down here? No? There's some Tivian ore. How many runes do I have now? Yeah, I have 2. Okay, so I will have... So I will be getting the second... So I will be getting Blink 2 by the end of this mission, just not until I'm out of the slaughterhouse. This is also disgusting. Just want the record clear on that. This is nasty. Anton Club's lab journal. 5th section of the 3rd life specimen is almost complete. Careful preparation of the lower diaphragm has caused me surrounding closer observation of the secretion of the oil. The process retains its mystery. The creature has weakened considerably since its capture, and its output is quite low. I've attracted electrical stimulation to the beast. A mild current increases output by... Ugh. Okay. 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 Okay, so for my... From my understanding, and
I know what this is. makeshift interrogation chair. Rothwild must be using it to coerce employees.
Thank you, Billy. You had already told me about this, but thank you. I'm going to... So, okay, I'm going to read this. Worker signatures. I, the undersigned, agree to renounce my association with any employee union, to abstain from discussing... Oh. Poor darlings. Yeah, good. Steal that. What? Oh. So, essentially, what I'm learning is that these whales, in addition to being, like, just in general treated poorly, they're also being experimented on while they're still alive? So, I am going to take that to mean that I will be putting this whale out of its misery. Because that's fucked up to the nth degree.
Well, they think they don't get treated fairly. Because they can get fired for refusing to do dangerous work.
What? What dangerous work? We're the ones that do the dirty stuff around here. Maybe we need to be organizing, huh?
Hey, that's not funny. You say that again, even as a joke, and you're whale meat.
Yeah, sure. I'm just saying.
Stop listening in on that Abigail Ames tricky talk. She'll corrupt you.
Oh, corrupt?
No. My head's clear. I know which side.
Maybe I should talk with her.
I'll be glad when we get the order to get rid of her. It's only a matter of time.
Oh, hello. There's 3 of you. Okay. Okay, you're heading the other direction. That's cool. I'm just gonna take you 2 out for sake of, like, simplicity. Again, I cannot get over how absolutely wonderful this modification to blink is for, like, maneuverability and stuff. You're a dick. I particularly hate him because his one, like, okay, yes, it's shitty to joke about, like, you know, strikes and stuff and make fun, like, make light of those who are striking. Obviously, that's shitty. But, like, his friend wasn't even, like, seriously considering it, probably, or, like, was making a very valid point. And I get that it's why, it's, like, what he's been paid to do. He's been paid to essentially, like, the person I just knocked out and that I'm taking umbrage with is Undertaker? Is that the choking out one? Oh, no. That's that one. Which is lame. Not helpful. But, like, his buddy was just like, well, I mean, we're doing dangerous work. Like, maybe we should be organizing. And his friend's like, say that again and I'm gonna cut you in half and kill you. And, like, I get that he's being paid to be, like, a bully and an enforcer. But also, consider, fuck that. Especially since they seem to be they seemed to be some sort of like, at least somewhat familiar with each other. Just like sort of friends, and like you don't turn on your friends for your employer. Ever. That's just basic decent personing. Of course, that's not what capitalism would say, but capitalism can also go fuck itself. Whale oil processing. Okay, we've read that before in the main game. So if there was any question that this guy was a piece of shit, because I realized I had used some powers and it caused some time or some auditory distortion. The person running this place said, "Oh, okay, so I am right. You are being tortured. Okay, so this will be a mercy." I am aware I'm probably gonna have to use that same system for killing it, but I will intentionally be overloading it to the point of death, so I'm trying to make myself feel better, because that, like, for a variety of reasons, this is fucked up and I want to end it. I'm really tempted to just murder all of you for a system. In the hells through less barbaric than this. Where is there like a, oh, it might be high up, like an overseer type person position. Interact with, oh, okay. I know, buddy. Ugh, I'm so sorry. I'm looking. I'll get you out of here. Oh, is that it? I'm gonna have to find a fucking whale. Serious object. This thing was found in the belly of catch number 184 when you're processing it. I've seen plenty of weird things in whale's gut, but never one of these. Must have consumed it in the deep, and I think it's been in there quite a while. Don't ask me how I can tell. If you have any ideas on what this may be, please inform me. One of these was recovered back in the month of wind, but I haven't seen it or the man that found it since then. Right, this is rune 3. Yeah, and then Granny Rags' presence tended to be runes. So I'm going to assume that the present she's going to give me will be a rune. I don't like it. Baby, darling, poor buddy. So this device simulates the whale's nervous system with the intention of doing so will prolong oil secretion, squeeze off more of the precious fluid. Fortunately, this device can lead to the instant death of the beast if too much power is used. Failing both tanks, activating this device extinguishes all life functions in an instant. Oh, thank fuck. A painless and quick experience for the whale, but at the loss of the additional revenue that can be generated by sustaining it as long as possible. Fuck you, Fuck you, Sokolov. Okay, so I did... Right, I did fill both of them. Buddy. It's okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so so sorry. It's okay. So obviously, animal death coming soon. So hit the forward button like 3 or 4 times. Rest now. Buddy. I don't like this mission. God, clearly I did this, like I played this back whenever I was younger and never really replayed it, because, ugh. I feel like I need a shower. I feel ugh. My stomach hurts. Nothing deserves an existence like that. Oh, fuck me. Ugh, what just fell? Oh, it's the cushion. Okay, that's fine. Oh, void and stars. Interrogation, aims. Do the audiograph first.
What a sad song the old behemoth sings. It looks right at me when I sit here to have my nightcap. Yeah, look at me. A fly next to you, but I'm your master, ain't I? Build 100 of your kind, and 1,000 more before I'm done. Drain you, then feed you to my butchers. The mournful cries of the whales don't touch that lot. No, sir. They don't have hearts, I think. But by the outsider, I think I still have a small one. Shriveled and blackened as it may be. Yes, sing me a lullaby while I have another drink. Sing.
Okay, I don't think there's a way to make you suffer like there is in the main game. So if I can... Roth with the interrogation chair set up in the meat locker and fully powered. We run some tests. Spill a few of their secrets very quickly. They seem to die easily after about 4 treatments. She's ready for you whenever you need her. Roth filed my research on Abigail and started nothing. She has no close kin that we can leverage. Looks like the plague took her sister and mother. Her father died in a whaling trip of your predecessor about 10 years. As far as blackmail goes, she has no secrets I can uncover. DAUD as an overseer, it seems not surprising since she's rejected every blackmail offer to come her way. I don't think she's making a power play. She seems to legitimately have the best interests of the laborers in mind. And then the workers seem she really has them in a thrall. They'll do whatever she says, and their belief in her is absolute. Or if something happens to her, as in like an accident or something, I expect they'll write. I'll keep searching for an angle on her, but in the meantime, I advise leaving her intact. It might be worth even considering some of her reforms. I know that doesn't suit you, but at least it could buy some time to get the workers back in here. The butchers lack the finer skills to keep this place operational. Your servant, G. I've yet to see. I'll double check. I am very, incredibly upset. It's not. How many digits were there? 3. It's not 125, is it? I didn't think so. Okay. Because that wouldn't be, like, he wouldn't have a way of knowing that. Like those numbers.
about fair pay and safe conditions.
Don't bother. You're not the first of his moles I've caught. What happened, Abigail? Trusting you. Extra elixir rations, bags of coins, bonuses. But you're about to see that my generosity is counterbalanced by a very inhumane side.
Mr. Rothwild, Bundry.
Don't call me that. That privilege is lost to you.
Did you kneecap her?
You don't know Ramsey. When he comes for me, he'll kill you. He'll gut you like the street filth you are, and feed you to the rats.
Ah, now it comes out. No one is coming. I've broken your strike, and my butchers are the finest fighters in Dunwall. Miss Ames, you're about to find out a few things I learned when I was a gaffer. I can do things that don't even hurt at first. This conversation is going to last a long time.
Atrocious. Okay, so much like the normal game, I'm going to murder him. So if you don't want to see him get brutalized, that honestly probably will fail the mission, so it's a good thing I quick saved. But I am going to murder the void out of him. So skip ahead a couple times if you don't want to see that.
Well, Dowd, what do you want with me?
I'm not here for you. I'm here to learn about a ship called the Delilah.
Did the Lord Regent send you? That old fool, Hiram
No.
Burroughs. I know all about the Delilah. All of it. And I can give you exactly what you want.
Please do.
Not so fast. I need something from you in exchange.
That's what I thought. What?
We're both professionals, Mr. Dowd. I was hired to get these gutless workers striking, which I did very nicely. And then destroy the slaughterhouse itself. That's where I got caught.
Oh.
And that's where I need your help.
Interesting.
The whale oil in those tanks out there is enough to destroy this entire place. The important industrial bits, especially. Just open all the valves at once to let the oil start flowing. The pressure will go out of control, and boom.
What about the people inside?
Growing a conscience? The factory workers are already out. My boss will hire them on, in better conditions than they'd ever see here. Not the butchers, though. They can die screaming for all I care.
Don't try and con me.
Wouldn't dream of it. Here's the key. Don't get caught. You take care of the slaughterhouse, and I'll tell you everything I know about the Delilah.
You know, I could put you in Rothwild's interrogation
Interesting.
chair myself. Why should I bargain with you?
Because it's a long and messy solution. And I'm gambling you're not the kind of man who likes that.
Truth?
Make a deal with me, and I can tell you what you want, and pay you for your trouble.
I'll consider it.
That is good to know. Okay. I'm going to knock him out, though. First. Oh! Oh, yes! Oh, I like this. Oh, yes. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put him in his interrogation chair, get his information from him, and then take care of him. Oh, hey, we're still under an hour. Wonderful.
Going.
You?
Enough out of you.
Well, Dowd, what do you want with me?
I'm not
Can
here
I
for
skip?
you.
Okay, get me to
I'm
the
here
part
to
where I
learn
can
about
skip.
a ship called the Delilah.
Did the Lord Regent send you? That old fool, Hiram Burroughs.
No.
I know all about the
There we
Delilah.
go.
You know, I could put you in Rothwild's interrogation chair myself. Why should I bargain
Flag up
with you?
again. That's fine.
Because it's a long and messy solution. And I'm gambling you're not the kind of man who likes that.
Correct.
Make a deal with me,
I'm not one for
and I
messy
can tell you what
solutions.
you want, and pay you for your trouble.
I'll consider it.
Injury report code. 5 injuries. Okay, 512. 5 injuries have been reported of the span of 1 week, resulting in 2 fatalities. You're a piece of shit. Rothwild, the opportunist, expert from investigation report. Young Rothwild was never convicted in the killings. How long is this? Okay, so section 1. Section 2. Okay, so, oh, poor you. You had a rough life, so you turned cruel yourself. I have been treated incredibly poorly by some people. Like my aunt, who accused me of, for avoiding YouTube flagging this video, incredibly fucked up things is what she accused me of. All because she found out I was trans. We're not speaking terms. I mean, we technically could be, but I have no desire to be. Captain Withers, all the cargo destined for Samara Taviri has been approved. Please delay loading until just before departure. There is special delivery that is to be prepared by Foreman Ames, but she has been detained at the moment, so the particular shipment is suspended for now. This special package has not been prepared by sundown. You may depart on schedule, and other arrangements will be made. Remember, only approved list of crewmen are handled for this delicate cargo. Interesting. Oh, but my point being that I have been treated cruelly. Admittedly, I have had a relatively easy life aside from people's treatment of me occasionally. But I've not turned to cruelty. In fact, it's the opposite. I've been trying to be
Fleet report from a month of nets. The Dauntless sailed north 10 days to no result. Word is she restocked at Driscoll to pursue a large pod east of Moy. The Delilah is coming back fully loaded. No reports of lights or singing. Another sign that Barris has lost it. The Huntress is at dry dock after a nighttime ramming off Pandyssia. Engineers looked at the damage. They say it wasn't a whale. If it was a very odd-looking one.
Interesting. Maybe a Leviathan or the Outsider. But no, yes, I've been treated incredibly cruelly by a couple of people, by, a variety of people. I was thinking a couple categories of people. I still try to be as kind as I can, because I'd rather spread kindness than cruelty. Though my kindness does have a limit. And people in this game seem to excel at reaching it. Except from a book covering the approach and personalities behind Dunwall's dominant whaling houses. So section 1. Section 2. Section 3. Effectively, that just was relaying the fact that Sokolov uses this place as an experimentation place. That this fucknut runs this place very similar to a ship. Very strict one at that. And just kind of gave a general... That was the noise. Oh wait, no, that might actually be the... That's the actual bone charm, never mind. There's another noise that's very similar to that. So it's what? Wait, is it actually... I think I might have unintentionally gotten the code backwards. That's hilarious. I was just guessing based off the time card. But I was like, there's no way that he would know that, and technically it wasn't. He had another... He had another reminder, another mnemonic device. But I do still think it's funny that it was, in broad strokes, the code. Interrogation point. so I'm going to need to walk out through this area, or... I'm gonna drop you off, then I'll come back here. Oh, but yes, so my plan is to interrogate him. Interrogate him, and then just leave him behind whenever I... Oops. Well, it was actually read this before. And leave him behind whenever I set the thing on fire.
I'll make sure you get to enjoy this.
I don't know how long this is going to be. Okay, so here is going to be the time code that you should skip to if you want to miss the interrogation.
What do you want to know that's worth crossing a man like me?
I want to know about a ship named Delilah. What's behind the name?
Choke on your own spit.
So again, if you don't want to watch this person...
Putting me to the question? You're not the first.
So, if you don't want to see this person get tortured, skip to this timestamp. Final warning.
Torture,
Okay.
huh? Better men than you've tried.
Shut the fuck up.
Who is Delilah?
Ha! Think I'll give up a friend at the first tickle? That's the kind of thing I'd pay your sister for down at the Golden Cat.
Shut.
We'll feed you through your own factory. See if we can get oil out of your blubber.
What do I do next? Do I...
Bastard. I'll gut you when I get free. Butchers, to me!
I mean... Oh no, look. None of them are coming. And actually, just be an extra. Fuck you! Now here's hoping they don't hit me. I don't think they will. At least in the last game, my own gadgets didn't hurt me. Yeah, no. Okay, good. Do I actually hit you? Okay, I do. Cool. The way that things were acting, I thought that maybe I didn't get him again.
You know your work, I'll give you that. We can talk this out, like businessmen.
How you just give me the fucking information? I might let you live.
What do you care? And it wasn't me. The previous owner named it after some sweetheart as a painting. Piss off!
Can I torture you to death? Let's find out.
Who was the previous owner?
Barrister Timms, all right? He told me the story. Delilah was a woman he knew. Grew up working in Dunwall Tower. And got kicked out and became a painter. Funny airs, like proud. She caught his eye, but it was worse than that. He couldn't think of anything else, just her. She whirled into his mind somehow. He built that ship for her, and a lot more. Gave her half his fortune. Then he got scared. Came to me afraid. A man like that, afraid. He wanted to dump the ship, and I needed a business partner, so we made a deal. And to change the name. Wish I'd done it.
I hope that was satisfying. Here's the room key. When you're ready to go. Sir, earlier I spotted crates bound for the most remote corner of the Empire. Might be worth stuffing him in one, just to tie things off. He doesn't seem the type to forgive, of course. Why go through all the trouble when a blade to the neck would accomplish the same thing?
Let's see. No, leave him in the chair. I want to see if either I can shock him to death.
It's not even me that named it. I bought the ship with that name.
That's really funny. That's good to know.
You better throw that switch again. If you leave me alive in this chair, I'll be coming after you. You hear me?
Will you?
Alive.
Will you? Oh, I dare you come to my void.
Delilah's out at sea now. What do you care?
Piece of guff. You can burn with your damn factory.
Nice.
Okay. So we're good again. That was fun. And butchers to me. Good fucking luck. Oh! Wait. Can I do that with all of their equipment? That looks like no. But I didn't realize I could salvage their saws. I thought it was just like, oh hey, more stuff that, you know, you can somewhat interact with. I think I see two people. Of course, the bodies are gone. They left over here. Oh, right, okay. I'm just gonna double check I'm not missing any bone charms. Nope, only icons I'm seeing are the quest ones. I am somewhat entertained that I like how it still shows that he has like eye beams even though he's I don't know if he's unconscious or if he's dead. So if you're the only one in here, bad luck for you, friend. I wish I would have known that sooner. I absolutely would have salvaged the fuck out of the other saws. Okay, so I need to get to the bells. Any notes back here? No. Okay. See just keep crawling up. Oh hey, there's another audio log back there, or up there. That noise. That's the noise I'm talking about earlier that sounds like bone charms and whatnot. But isn't. Oh, is this just the one that I came into earlier? It's an audio log, it's a thing. What's this? Oh, that's just for exiting. Well, void. That's fine. Ugh, again. I don't think words quite express how much I love that ability. Okay, so I need... Where are those valves? Because I know I already have the information, but I absolutely still want to destroy this place. Valves, valves, valves. Might be in that area. Okay, so even if you immediately climb onto something, that doesn't change your momentum. I kind of figured that, but I thought I would double check just in case. Y'all are some fucked up people. Like, I know you kind of have to necessarily be cruel to be in this line of work. But fuck. Is there a way to maybe get into the... I mean, yeah. Sure, that works. Yeah, come see me. I'm very curious where you're gonna come from. Looks like nowhere immediately obvious, therefore you're not helpful, therefore you don't get to know where I am. I'm curious if I can maybe... No, I can't get into there. I mean, I almost wish I hadn't tortured him. Just because... I think I need to get into there to take care of the industrial things.
Who left all that trash out in the killing floor?
That Sokolov stuff. You didn't touch it, did you?
Victor guy? What's he doing here?
Natural philosopher. He ain't here now. No. down some nights to study the whales, where the oil comes from.
Why does he have to go taking everything apart? The whales are the mystery of our time.
Are you joking? We've got the arc pylons now. We've got walls of light. We'll have the plague cured in no time.
I miss the old days. That cursed bastard Corvo changed everything. Gaze, tongue, hands, feet.
Don't you go spelling scripture in my presence. I realize that I'm playing as DAUD, not as Corvo. But, you know. We're both technically fans of The Outsider. Though, oh, I don't know if I actually said this, or at least quite verbalized it well enough. I'm so very pleased that The Outsider was like, yes, she was different, you son of a bitch. And now you're going to have to pay for that because you are fucking up everything. That did good. That did good things for my heart. Oh, this is the office. This would appear to have some sort of like...
I'll find you eventually. You ain't leaving this place alive. Get up, you sack. I'll find you eventually. You ain't leaving this place alive.
You won't find me until you feel my hands around your throat.
Where do you go?
Foolish
We
little
can be
boy.
chums if you come in. Now. I promise.
You know what? Fuck you. I don't know why, but fuck you. Where are those valves? Because this place does not deserve to be allowed to reopen. Harvesting whale oil, we've already read that, I do believe. Actually... I don't know, so... Okay, here's the whole thing. Ugh, disgusting. Okay, so... this might just be a my personal headcanon thing, but in my playthroughs of Dishonored, like in this version of the world where I'm currently playing in, well, and in Dishonored 2, which I guess was where it will become more relevant, because as we will see, slight spoiler alert, DAUD does slowly grow something resembling a conscience over the course of the DLC. And so he takes this information to Emily. Like, I don't think he drops it off. Like, I don't think that he, like, approaches Emily's like, you know, hello, Your Highness. I kidnapped you. Please forgive me. No. But he, like, fuck me. What the hell? I had the climb option whenever I did that, but okay. Essentially, like, he essentially drops off, like, essentially, oh, Void and Stars. But essentially, he drops off like, essentially that textbook, just letting her know how fucked up it is, like how they're getting their whale oil, and Emily changes things so that they find a more humane way of getting the whale oil out. Because it doesn't go away, it does continue to be very prominent in the technology of the games. At least if I recall correctly, which I believe I do. I have played these games a lot, and I think I would remember if they suddenly stopped using whale oil. But yeah, so that's a fun thing.
You hear me?
Stupid. I know you. Come on out.
I hear you.
I hate shifters like you. Oh. Sneaky.
I'll find you out. Take it slow. You'll be slinking. Walk your belly like a worm. Like a worm. Get off, you sucker.
God, that's so fucking annoying. You'll hurt sharks too. That's just mean. Okay, 2 seconds, my apologies. And welcome back, my apologies. I had to take care of something, but everything is fine, and now we'll continue. I'm going to do one more pass to try to figure out where those valves are. She said especially the big, like, industrial bits, so I'm guessing it's where, like, all... I left someone not knocked out around here, didn't I? Yes, I did. So I'm going to go back to... I think it might be near where the whale I put out of its misery was. Just because there were, like, lots of pipes, and that's where they were, like, gathering a lot of oil. And there were lots of, like, hazard signs, like no open flames and things. So I'm going to assume that if I want to do a little bit of friendly arson, that's going to be the place to go. It's just bullets, and I've gotten everything else around here. Oh, that looks like something. You're not marked, but are you something? Oh, hey. You are something. Oh. Okay, so... There's one. So I was right.
Make the rounds roar and say anything. Someone's been mopping about. I dig it. I'll find you eventually. You ain't leaving this place alone.
Y'all can still, like, see me, technically. Like, I should still be in your, like, general field of vision. Yeah, there you go. God, those saws are so fucking annoying. Honestly? Oh god, I have a rice. Motherfucker. Honestly, fine. I'm curious if the pathing... Oh, hi, there you are. So itself, if I can swing it, really get more sleep hold capacity, and if there's like a reload, like Corvo's thing had the like quick auto reload thing. Any of those weird little pipe socket things? They look like, no, you're just a gauge. Oh hey! There we go. Now I just gotta get out. Like, oh, there's not actually a doorway over there. Ugh, this place is confusing. Unsurprisingly, someone who gives lots of fucks about animals. That sounds slightly wrong. But someone who, you know, really likes animals really hates a butchery plant. I just want to get the fuck out of here! This mission sucks. Don't get me wrong. It's actually, like, writing and stuff, I think is fine. But, like, in terms of, like, my own comfort level, scram! I hate it.
Attention. Under plague conditions, failure to report for work at industries deemed vital to state interests has been declared treasonous by the Lord Regent.
I'm sure it has, because Lord Regent needs to go to fuck himself. I'm sorry, Granny's what? I mean, I'm not terribly surprised that Granny Rags likes that, but... incapacitations? No? Oh, and hey, cool, that's actually required for the powers thing. Yes, blink 4. Please void. Tip of 3. Does it? Okay, so I don't think that I can... I still don't think I can, like, chain blink. I can just blink much further. Yes. Oh, you pieces of shit. Even the rats don't like the music. Let's see how well this goes.
We'll meet again.
Let thy hands not be restless. Reveal yourself. Feed your heart to the hounds. I need more men. Clear the line.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I legitimately don't remember what is and isn't like a thing in this particular DLC. So I can know the third game, Death of the Outsider. I love this game and they're like misnomer titles. Like chaos isn't a thing because essentially Corvo in the second game's like Corvo in this game and this protagonist in the second game are like massive figures in the world, so their actions have lots of consequences. But Billy Lurk, she does big things, but she's not someone who she's essentially not famous, or like not someone who everybody knows and is constantly watching, who like she's not like a role model essentially. At least not to like the world at large. So there's like not a chaos mechanic, like you can still choose to be like violent or non-violent, but it's not a like a big thing.
Thank you. Let's go.
Of course.
I'm worried they sent for the hounds.
Oof. Yeah, let's get the fuck out. Okay, this is where I am. That's fine, because honestly I don't like... That was a mess, and I don't like messes. Let's see. Yeah, choke dust. You seem good.
Get off this time. Rat! Damn you!
I also just like love how, I don't know, aggressive his little crossbow thing sounds. Like it's always like, snap! I don't know, it feels fitting for him. God, I hate DAUD. No, yes, this DLC is very rough for me, because I do hate the person I'm playing constantly. The only consolation is that I hate the main antagonist of this DLC even more.
Thank you. Let's go. I'm worried they sent for the hounds.
Alright, let's bounce then. Oh darn, I was curious if I could beat her back.
A pleasure to watch you work. Feels like there's always more to learn about pain.
You are not wrong.
Barrister Timsh lives up in the legal district. I know it pretty well. From what I hear, the Timsh family is practically at war with itself. Talk to his niece Talia if you can. I should probably tag along when you go. Crazy rich people are buying up a lot of that Sokolov security technology these days. Keeps the weepers and looters out. I might be useful.
I bet you will be.
Not yet.
Oh, I understand. I
Ready to
misunderstood
go?
now.
Let's go.
I should have saved, but that's fine. Overall chaos low, wonderful. Cool. Let's see, where do I go next? The legal district. Eminent domain. Delilah once painted portraits for Barrister Arnold Timsh, a corrupt aristocrat who uses his legal powers to evict families from their homes and claim property for the Lord Regent. Based on false accusations of the plague, Barrister Timsh's niece, Talia, hates him. She's promised to help you locate Delilah for a price. Meet with Talia to find out what she knows.
As a young girl, Delilah was a baker's apprentice in Dunwall Tower. Years later, a painter in Sokolov Circle.
Interesting.
Barrister Arnold Timsh paid her to paint portraits.
Oh, I hate
Him,
you.
I knew. A nobleman, born rich. And now he was making a second fortune, seizing the assets of plague victims for the Lord Regent. But Barrister Timsh was also fighting a private war with his own niece. Something to do with the family fortune. Lurk was probably right.
Interesting.
We needed to speak with the niece first. Her feud with the old barrister was something we could use. I got a message to the barrister's niece, and she claimed to know things about Delilah that no one else did. But the knowledge would have a price. I wasn't surprised. I went to meet her.
And... wonderful. I do know that there's not, like... okay, there isn't, like, a hub area. Like, we don't have, like, a Hound Pits pub equivalent here. Okay, first things first. Sleep dark capacity. Favors, I will go ahead and buy favors. Just see what else I have to work with. Okay, I can't get any more sleep darts. Wait, purchase. Oh, fun. So essentially, I got people who could figure out how to make a stun mine. Let's see, upgrades. Let's max these out first. Okay, I don't have enough for any upgrades left. So that's good to know, because that informs my decision-making process. We'll go with 2 of these and a stun mine. Wonderful. Okay, and that's where we're going to go ahead and cut this episode. As I said, there's not like a hub area, so every episode's going to kind of end with the start of the next. But we will see where this continues to go. I think this will only have about, like thinking of all of the DLC for Dishonored, because I'm not going to do the like time trial mission. That's of no interest to me. I think there's like 3 missions per DLC, something like that. It's nowhere near as long as the main game. Well, I guess in total it's roughly the same, but each isn't anywhere near as long as the main game is. So it should go quicker. I'm thinking probably like at most 8 more episodes before we get to Dishonored 2. So for those of you who are wondering, that's why we have to look ahead. Also, if you haven't already, check my Twitter. I'm going to be putting up a poll soon to see if people like this sort of just I stick with the 2 games I'm playing until I get done with them, or if I should like set up an alternating schedule to where it's like, you know, I would do like Dishonored this week and then Control the next week, and then I would do like Hellgate London that week, and then the next week I'd do like Celeste or some other short game, and then the next week I'll alternate back to these 2 games, and then, you know, just that way there would be a wider variety of content, but it would take me longer to get through the games, like the games themselves. So that's just a thought. I'm curious to see what people think. So until then, please don't forget to be kind to yourselves and one another, and for now, it's time for some very special thanks. A special thanks to Darius, the first of my horde of Abyssians over on Ko-fi. If you'd like to be on this roster, go over to my Ko-fi and check out the different offerings options. The benefits range from early releases, turning over your immortal soul, choosing characters for me to cosplay, personalized self-care messages, and much, much more. Each and every one of you are very important, and thank you so much for watching, and until next time, don't forget to hydrate, masticate, and medicate, and I'll see you darlings in the next video.